very special Gundam Battle Operation 2 featuring the Anksha, which is probably as close as I will get to that name. The successor to the Ashamar, which uses parts from the Jigen and takes some elements of the plant, as you can see as the cannons on the arms. It's an interesting unit that has showed up in Gundam Unicorn, but let's see what it's made of. It comes in at the cost of 600. It's a ground capable only general with a ballistic resistance of 23, a beam resistance of 23, a melee resistance of 25, a range strength of 34, a melee strength of 26, a movement speed of 140, very nice, a thrust gauge of 80, close range parts of 15, medium range parts of 21, and long range parts of 8. For equipment, it has the Anksha beam rifle, which is about an 80% of the charge, so you only get 2 shots really out of it without worrying about overheating, but it will stagger, which is pretty nice. It's got double beam sabers, double head Vulcans, and it has the Anksha beam rifle too. This is a rapid fire option. You can charge it up to get a quick succession of shots, which is also capable of staggering, but can do some dang good damage. For skills, we got Leg Shock Absorber level 3, Emergency Evasion System, Flight Control Program level 3, Fall Prevention System level 1, Glide Structure level 4, Anti-Blast Stabilizer, High Performance Balancer, Forced Injector level 2, always nice, Melee Combo Controller, Damage Control, Transform Flight level 1, Special Arm Binder Buffer, which is a decreased 30% damage to your arms effectively, and Aerial Melee System, which lets you do melee attacks in midair. I don't really use this because there wasn't a lot of options. For transformation mode, that's what it looks like. And, well, I think it's a great suit. It's a very general suit with a very straightforward, loadout. It reminds me of a lot of playing the Geplant, oddly enough. So if you like the Geplant and you want some elements of the Ashamar, but just barely, this suit works for it. Kind of combining those. Or if you just want a Geplant that's not a raid. I think it's pretty good. I like it. I just don't like it as much as I like the Ashamar. But that's a personal taste thing, because I enjoy punching and kicking people in the face with that unit. And this doesn't have it. It just smacks people with Nerf bats. But hey, I think it's pretty good, and let's see how it does in the match to come.
Hello, and welcome to a special match, aka the Anksha, which I'm going to probably say 20 different ways, so I'm sorry ahead of time for everybody has to suffer through that. But I really do like this unit. I mean, I'm a simple man. I enjoy simple things, and quite honestly, I kind of enjoyed getting this unit and playing it. But then again, I like the core unit it's based off, so, and I also like the Geplant, so in a way, it kind of works for me in a kind of a mishmash kind of manner. Though I say it's a little closer to the Geplant in play style, not necessarily the other way around, but hey, whatever. So this team is a fun one. We got double supports, you know, it's like double mint gum but yellow. And we got what I'd say an okay team setup for this mat. So what I'm trying to do is kind of move around here and get a feel for what's going on, but I see one getting kind of harassed, so I decided to come over and just give this guy some help, give him a bit of a smack to say hi, and then turn away. Try to support my supports. Ooh, that's a term. I'd say one issue that this team has is that they're playing a more aggressive team against a more shooty team, and they start trying to play more of the shooting game with us. So I helped take that guy out. I'm going to basically mess with him, try to get some damage in. And when you see the damage this thing does, it's pretty ridiculous in a lot of regards if you let it shoot you to pieces anyways. So I'm trying to move up to support my guys. Gonna hit that tower because that tower definitely be able to tank those shots. And I'm just trying right now to play kind of spoiler and just be annoying. It's one of my first times with the suit initially when I recorded this one. So I'm a little leery about trying to get into melee, let alone with a team set up like this. So quite honestly, what I'm trying to do is get my hits in for damage where I can, and kind of tanking some of it if the hopes or supports will be able to put some out there. Now, that raid is not having good time, and this is a point where I'm just kind of like, okay, I got a good chunk of their team over here. I'm just not gonna keep going on that regard. Unfortunately, 5 got caught up because he wasn't going to be able to do what he needed to. So I charged here, I pump his legs full of some shots, and then I get killed by, of course, a heavy attack spammer. Boy, oh no, I didn't get killed by him. For once. That's nice. Can you tell I'm sick of the heavy attack? So for what it is, I'd actually say our team is not doing too bad. There is a point differential, as you see, and we have a guy bailing the base. Pardon me as I take a drink. I'm going to pop in here because I want to support my team where I can. But, you know, there's only so much one man can do. And I wanted to take a shot at him. Pulled my shots a little bit, but I still got a couple on him. If I'd gotten all of them, I think I would have nearly killed him or killed him. So I'm going to come around because I was initially thinking I was going to be able to flank. Flank and spank, as they say. But, nah. So I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to go after the dude on C. Now we have double base bombing. Always fun. Always great content there. He's going to leave life, and bam. Then I'm going to move over here and try to assist the base. I'm not going to be fast enough to really do much because, again, there are 2 guys here. So I decided to break here because I don't want to head that straight on. I just want to kill that guy. 2 raids is not necessarily something I want to immediately go for, so I jump through that heavy attack, but to get no counter, thanks, okay, that's fun. And get some shots on him. Now, I want to tie him up as much as I can, because, well, I'm going to let my guys rip him apart. And he's gone. And the base bombing's going to go in, Shazam. We got an even game for the most part. Under the 3-minute mark, and I'm going to be honest, this unit, I like the speed, I like the kind of directness of the weapons, and once you get into kind of a pattern, it's just pretty good at what it's doing. So I'm going to linger around here, trying to basically shoot the fat freaking double Zeta. It's as big as a signpost, or quite larger than that actually, but I'm just going to keep dwelling on these guys so they can't necessarily push in. And of course, Mr. Heavy Attack, it's the only thing you got, so you know, whatever. We're gonna work them over. I'm gonna miss killing him for a moment, and I'm gonna unload on this poor double Zeta. I am so sorry for just battering you the whole time. But I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to try to back up number 4. And I'm going to chase this guy, who I just think was a waste of time. We're going to both flash somehow. And I'm going to charge in there because I thought he was going to be coming in for an attack, but he doesn't. But I wanted to hold him up a little bit for backup to come in and say hello. And there's some bombing going on, so I don't really want to be involved in that. I'm going to pull my shot again. But, you know, he's going to be gone. Who cares? I wanted to get Mr. Heavy attack, but, you know, I kept missing him. So, I tried to bull rush him, but ran out of stuff. But, hey, he's dead. I will claim I used my body to block. But no, I quite enjoyed this match. Nobody was terrible in it. And honestly, we've boiled raids down to just heavy attack spam at this point, so I can complain all I want, but that's how it is. And oddly enough, our 2 supports are still alive. So I gotta give them that. So I'm gonna drop in at C. I'm gonna try to jump in. Mostly I did because I was worried number 1 was gonna get destroyed, but he was being babysat enough that I decided to come over here and just be annoying to this guy. Smack him with a little drive-by, circle around, and then just drop in over here because I wanted to make sure number 3 didn't get bull rushed by him. But at this point, the match is pretty much over, and I think this speaks pretty well to the capabilities of this unit. So let's see how we did. Alright, Chad pose. 3 spots on the board. Okay, and first place. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.